What's going on, YouTubers? This is Seabass here, coming at you with as you can see, I just picked this up this morning. Haven't came out stateside yet because I'm over here in Japan. I was able to get one early this morning and just now got around to doing a little unboxing for you guys. The store that I went to opened at 9. I got there just after 5 and I was the first one there. The manager told me the night prior that they had 20 of them and it would be first come first serve. Initially they said they were going to do a lottery system in which you would get a chance to buy one, and they changed that as of yesterday. So with that being said, I made sure I got up early enough to at least get one. It was one per person. While standing in line, I don't know if you guys can see this or not, they gave me this card here. I was obviously the first person in line, and reservation ticket, and then had to be purchased before 9:30 or the ticket was invalid. Of course, all the copies went right away. There were none left after about 9:05. Store opened at 9, like I said. So one per person, obviously. So that was a pretty good idea they had to make it a little more organized. I've been to the one where they had the Switch. It was a little less organized. I still got a Switch, but didn't do an unboxing. It's my first unboxing, so we're gonna go ahead and take this out and see what it looks like. Obviously you can see on the front it comes with 2 controllers instead of the NES that came with only 1, and the cords were really short. This is supposed to be a little bit longer, and then you can see on the back it shows the list of games it comes with, which I'm sure most of you already know, and Star Fox 2, which is never before released, it says right there in the front. So let's get this open and see what we got. You can see the box has a little bit of damage on there. It was shipped over here. It's kind of typical of stuff that's been shipped to this store here. Right. Nothing else. It all came out. And here, let's see, have the instruction manual here. Super Mario World. I'll go ahead and take this out and see what's inside. If there's any posters or anything inside. And it looks like it is going to be a poster. Is kind of what I suspected. That's what it looks like there. It's kind of a nice poster. The old slogan, "Now you're playing with superpower." Kind of nice. And then of course on the back you just have the instructions. Typical. Keep that hanging up on the wall probably. Alright, and then of course your warranty. And then you have, this looks like a controller. It is. And I heard these controllers are a little bit rougher than the original controllers, which were smooth, and that is the case. Maybe it's better for gripping, but the buttons feel really nice. It feels really nice in the hands, just like the original, other than the surface of the controller is slightly different. Looks like the cord is a little bit longer. Take this out and see exactly how long it is. So it looks like it's about, without measuring, it's at least 3 feet. I'd say it's about 3 feet. Probably check that out on the specs later on, but I'm sure I'm pretty close. And of course the other controller. Set that aside. And then You have your wall plug-in, which is the USB port. Save the best for last. It has a little, if you can see that or not, has a little tray that kind of has a hinged part that kind of flips up. So I guess it's for maybe for traveling purposes. If you're going to keep the box and use it for traveling. I'm sure I'll probably just get a case if I'm going to do that, similar to the Switch case. There you have your USB plug-in for your power. It has a it's like a micro USB here. So they recommend you use the Nintendo, but I'm sure you could use any micro ones that will fit. Not really sure about the power adapter here. If it's, I'll have to check that out later in the specs. And of course, HDMI cable. So of course any HDMI cable will work. This one looks like about, if I had to guess without measuring it, it's probably again 3 feet, just like the controllers. And yes, it's about 3 feet, which is plenty. And without further ado, take a look here. Let's see what we have. And there you have it, folks. So feels just about like the controller does. I don't have my original one anymore. I wish I did. It's kind of another reason I got this one. It seems to look like the original as far as texture. Of course, the old slot where you'd put the games in does not open. Neither does the eject button, does not work. The power button works, and the reset button also works. And where you plug the controls in, it looks like you just flip this down, and both your controller ports in here look similar to, I believe they're exactly like the Wii controllers, where they fit into the slots. I'm sure there'll probably be wireless controllers at a later date will come out, but I kind of like the nostalgia feel of the old wired controllers. And then of course you have the indicator light on the front. It's pretty small, HDMI port in the back, and then your power in. It's very small, very light, almost no weight to it, not like the old ones. So that's pretty much it. That's your Super Nintendo Classic Edition. Hopefully we can do some more unboxings in the future. Please like the video and subscribe. Thank you. Seabass signing out.